I should have reviewed this Tronsmart Onyx Ace a long time ago, alongside Onyx Free and Tranya B530. But because I didn't know how to pay the import tax in Indonesia, it was left undelivered. So look forward to those reviews. I think they are great earbuds, and for the Onyx Ace, I think this is a great option if you're looking for a solid half-in-ear that doesn't break the bank. It really has no deal breaker, and I could say it's perfect, but maybe not this time. It needs a little bit more polish here and there to be perfect. So, let's get into it. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here, and today we're talking about the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. This was a heavily requested earbud when it released a couple months back, and for good reasons. It packs Qualcomm QCC3020 chip, a modern design with battery indicator, USB-C, volume control, basically all the basics covered. And that at only 35 bucks. Granted, this is not the cheapest earbuds. If you're looking for something cheaper, check out my review of the QCY-T7. I'll link it up in the card section up here. Quick disclaimer, this is provided by Tronsmart, but everything said in this video is my own unaltered opinion. And I'm not paid by anyone, so if you want to support me, do consider using the affiliate links down in the description, and also subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up because we're going straight to the most important aspect, the sound quality. So far, I've tested 6 earbuds when it comes to half-in-ear designs. I've got the best and the worst pick, but I've always said this in every video. If you care in the slightest about sound quality, you should strongly consider getting an in-ear design instead. And I've got plenty of recommendations in my best true wireless earbuds for 2020 video. Again, I'll link it up here. But I'm not saying that half-in-ears are trash. They have their own advantages, and it all comes down to you. Which design fits your ear the best, because some people find it uncomfortable or even straight up painful with in-ears that goes inside, or it could be the opposite, like me. I find some earbuds like the TSOI X I reviewed a year ago to hurt when I use it for about an hour. Now, despite that, I still appreciate the advantages of half-in-ears, like I can hear everything around me, so I'm always aware, and when I want to talk to someone or when I want to eat, I can just keep the earbuds on. And when I'm talking, I don't listen to my own voice, which is very comfortable in phone calls and video meetings that we do a lot these days. Most of the time, it also feels so light without the pressure, so you feel like wearing nothing, and if it doesn't hurt, you can wear it all day long. So when there's an incoming call, I don't have to take my phone out, I can just double tap and talk. That's actually how I use the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. It doesn't hurt, so that's really great, and I just wear it whenever I'm out and about. The only thing is I have to readjust the left earbuds once in a while because my left ear can't hold this kind of design very well. It's just me. So now let's talk about music. I think this strikes the right balance between the cheaper QCY-T7, which I have right here, and the more expensive Realme Buds Air Neo. It's a balanced sound with powerful bass and nice open soundstage, and these are exactly the things that will be most striking when you compare this to the 20 bucks QCY-T7. That's most noticeable when listening to more complicated songs like rock genres. I tested listening to Always by Bon Jovi on both of these and also the Realme, and the instrument separation is significantly better, and overall it's much more enjoyable listening on the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. Now, I still think listening to more simpler songs like EDM, pop, acoustics, instrumentals will be a better experience in any of these half-in-ears, but in terms of bass response and how it deals with complicated music, this is definitely a step above the QCY-T7. And also, if you're looking for something even better, there will be the Realme Buds Air Neo, which I'll review soon. Now, talking about battery life a bit, at this point in time, I'm still testing the battery life, and so far, it got past the 4-hour mark with 50% left. Currently, it's about 14 minutes to 5 hours, and it's still in 50%. So it's really close to what Tronsmart claimed. 5 hours of playtime, an extra 24 hours with the case. And that's really great because usually the half-in-ear earbuds like this, especially at the budget realm, they don't last very long, usually around 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So yeah, that's really great to see on the Tronsmart side. You can use the whole thing for about a week. The only note you should know is expect these numbers to go down by about an hour when you're using aptX codec, but you'll get potentially better sound quality with it if you are playing higher quality files, and you'll get lower latency similar to gaming mode, which I've tested with GT1 Plus. I'll link the video up here again. Now, let's talk about the build quality and fit. This is where Tronsmart Onyx Ace could use a little bit more polish. It's built well, there's no denying that, but I'd love to see more at this price. A better, more rigid construction of the lid would be a nice starter, because at the moment there's really nothing that holds it open. Move it a little and it will close. It doesn't feel like it has any weight at the top to keep it open, and while it doesn't have any visible seams around the case, which is objectively better than the QCY-T7, the choice of giving it a glossy look with this chrome accents all around is not really my cup of tea, especially when it attracts fingerprints, oil, and scratches much easier than the matte finish like the QCY-T7. But that's pretty much that I can nitpick about the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. It doesn't change the fact that this has every feature covered on the case, as well as the earbuds, USB-C charging port at the bottom, nice chrome accent around it. I agree with this one, and a full-blown 4 LED battery indicator that turns on the time you open the case. It'll also tell you which earbuds are charging, and best of all, you know exactly what you're getting because every feature is explained clearly in Tronsmart's website. If there's one thing they're good at, this is it. Tronsmart has always made one of the best laid out manual books and no frills marketing that states clearly what features you get on their products before you even buy it, including every control they have. We're going to talk about that soon. Thumbs up to Tronsmart about that. Now, let's talk about the earbuds and the fit real quick. The design is a bit different than what's usually a more rounded Airpods-like design. This is wider and flatter on the stem. And I found that when worn, it holds a little bit better because the stem is supporting the earbuds alongside the tip there. And that makes it really good because this is one of the smallest half-in-ear I've ever seen. And it felt like nothing when worn. There's also a little chrome accent in the touch control area up top here, which you can slightly feel when you're tapping. And every time you're tapping anything, there'll be a rather weird sound confirmation that I cannot describe here, but it plays every time you trigger anything. So it could be useful as a confirmation sound, but maybe some of you won't like it. Moreover, at the bottom is a white LED light to let you know if it's on in pairing mode, but once paired, it will never turn on, and that is great. Now, let's talk about the controls. I'll put the controls right here for each side, and if the QCY-T7 is great because you can customize the controls, this one you don't even have to think about customization. It comes baked in with everything. Volume controls, play pause, next song, voice assistant, that is all here. And what's great is the sensitivity. No longer we have the sensitivity problem of the spunky beat. They've nailed it with this one, and it's a joy to use, really. The only thing it could be improved is wear detection sensor. It has none right now, but since it doesn't have any app to turn it off in case the thing goes crazy like the Halo T19, I'm happy with what's on the table right here. Now, let's check out the latency test and the call test. And today we're going to talk about my favorite earbuds out of everything I've reviewed so far. There's a good 30 to 40 of them in my Tested by Ken playlist. I know it's not too much, but it's decently enough to give you a recommendation. And also, I highly recommend checking the full reviews to know my full full analysis of the sound quality, build quality, controls, what have you, including the latency test and the call test. Alright, welcome to the call test everyone. Right now you're listening to my iPhone 10 microphone about an arm's length away, and let's take the Tronsmart Onyx Ace right now. And the moment you open the case again, just like most of the other earbuds that I'm testing right now, the QCY T7 and Halo T19, so that's great. And yeah, there you go. We are on the Tronsmart Onyx Ace right now. What do you think of the sound quality? I think in my opinion, during my 30 plus test comparison video, I think this is alright, but it's not like very well rounded. It's pretty harsh on the calls. Anyway, let's go ahead outside and we're going to see how this performs outside. Alright, so now we are outdoors with the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. What do you think of the sound quality? I think it should be decently loud and decently clear, but again, it doesn't have the best noise reduction and it doesn't have the, the well-rounded sound. Like, it's not as HD as the others would, and especially when you're looking at this at a higher price point when compared to the T7. So yeah, that's kind of my thought here, but honestly I would say this is more than decent for video meetings, voice calls and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the call test. Let's go back upstairs and we'll finish the video. So in conclusion, the Tronsmart Onyx Ace is a solid, great half-in-ear earbuds for 35 bucks that features wise, there's really not much else you can ask for. Get it if you're looking for something to pick up calls with, do voice calls, video meetings and stuff like that, or even to listen to music without blocking anything from your surroundings. This is another great AirPods alternative at only a fraction of the price. Now, just to mention it here, this is also IPX5 water resistant rated, so it'll take workout sweats perfectly fine, but for that, you'll have to be extra sure that this design will stay in your ear during all your activities. I believe you can check that out with the wired earbuds that comes with your phone. So, most of them are half in ears. Like this, right? If I can update my TrueWise earbuds recommendation video, this will be a solid second position in the top AirPods style of the year, or even it might be the first place if you don't really mind expending an extra 15 bucks over the QCY T7. So that's pretty much it for the review this time around. Let me know what you think of the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the description below or hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget, if you want to support the channel, do consider using the affiliate link is down in the description below. And there's also one for IP Vanish if you're looking for a VPN service. Thank you so much for your support. I'm Kenneth and I'll see you in the next one.